Welcome back to the Talk With Maynard Podcast, the podcast about disabilities, motivation, awareness, world problems, and cars.
This week we're going to be talking about Project Maynardstang's goals for 2021.
Let's get straight into the discussion.
2020 took a lot from Project Maynardstang, like it did everyone. We had no muscle walk, no MDA events, no MDA fundraisers. However, we did do the Project Maynardstang cruise, except without the cruise-in car show part, which was actually a really big success. We had a good turnout. We kept it safe and social distance, and we raised over $1,500 for MDA, which we donated back in December.
But we're not here to talk about what we didn't accomplish. Instead, we're here to discuss what 2021 is going to bring. We have lots of new ideas this year, and we're so excited to share them with you. And this year we have several things planned, and we'll get started with some of the things we're planning on doing for the entire year. And I want to start by talking about the quotes that you see on Facebook if you're following Project Maynardstang. Usually I don't keep up real good with the quotes. It don't seem like I'll do it for a few weeks, and then they'll disappear, and I won't post them for a while. Well, now I'm on a better schedule with them, and I'm going to be posting quotes all year long, hopefully. And since it's February right now, I've been posting quotes about love.
And, one thing we're trying to do is get back into doing podcasts. It's been nearly a year, over a year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we haven't ever gotten really good at doing them and getting them out regularly, which you got to do to be successful. And I'm not a social media guru, but we do still want to try to do it. And some of it is just making time. As with anything, you got to make the time to do it. And we haven't in a while, because it does take some time to set up and to make the outlines and everything that goes into it. But we are going to try to get that content out more of a regular basis. To be successful, what you should do 2 a week or something?
Yeah, you have to do, they say up to 2 a week. We can't really get 2 a week done. Yeah. We'll be getting 1 a week done. And you should be looking forward to them, because we're going to try to have them out weekly. Yeah. So
it's just a matter of making yourself do it. And we're kind of stumbling through this one, so bear with us.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. And the next thing I wanted to talk about is my Wheel Wednesday videos. If you've been following Project Maynardstang on Facebook or YouTube or Instagram, you would know I've been doing these Wheel Wednesday cars. And it's where I give some of the most important features of new cars that are out, old cars, and any of your favorite cars. So they're a quick 1 to 3 minute video, and just a real quick video. It gives you some information on the cars that are in the world, and even old cars that you may not have heard of.
And let's see, you're going to be working more on day in the life videos too, right?
Yes.
What you got planned there?
I'm going to be doing a lot of a day in the life videos. I like to try to do them monthly, whatever I had going on that month. So at the end of the month is when I usually try to post them. So like whatever happens here in February will be its own video at the end of this month or the very beginning of next month. So you'll see that, and we do some pretty wild stuff, but I also like to just show off my normal everyday life and just whatever I have going on, and I want it to be just unfiltered, and I want it to be just about me. So I want to share what it's like having a disability through that.
I think that can be a really good thing, just to let people know what it's like. And then I'm gonna take you this way. And you started the new tech and toy videos.
Yes.
Check it out. The first video, it's on Cody's new Xbox Series X.
Mm-hmm.
He went through a lot of struggle trying to figure out what kind of game system to buy, because we've had every PlayStation that's ever come out.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, and 4 always had PlayStations, and they got harder for Cody to use the controllers because of Duchenne, because of his hands being tighter. And he thought seriously about buying a gaming computer, did tons of research, just tons of research.
I almost bought one too. Almost bought one.
And then he researched further and decided, hey, the Xbox will work probably better, have a better interface, better graphics, play the games better than even the computer. And then you had a lot of trouble getting a hold of one.
Yes.
Because the new PlayStation series, PlayStation 5, and the new Microsoft Xbox is hard to get because they're in short supply, so people are buying them and reselling them.
And they have, if you're not in the tech world, you wouldn't have heard of it, but there's this thing called bots that people set up. And what it does is as soon as it comes on sale, it's always searching the web. As soon as it comes on sale, it'll buy like 1,500 of them, and it'll just buy them all out before you can do it. And it happens instantaneously. So you're going to miss it if you're not on it.
So check out the first video. Cody's going to do... Cody's not a technology YouTuber. He's kind of getting into it. But he's not a technical person. If you watch some of these videos, they're giving you all the specs, and we just want to know how the junk works.
Yeah,
okay?
That's
so
right.
Is it good, is it bad? So Cody's doing this, taking a different angle at it. Check out the first video. It's really good, very informative, very in-depth on the game, the system, the gameplay. And watch out for more of those.
And then just one more thing on it. I like, talking about it being difficult for me to play games like on the PlayStation stuff. Well, that's a lot of what the series is on the cover is technology that makes my life easier. And the Xbox would be one of those things that makes my life easier.
Check out his new controller. This is the main reason.
Yeah.
Part of the reason that he bought the Xbox, because he can use a controller like this, and PlayStation doesn't have it.
Yeah.
Watch the video.
So, moving right along, we'll start with the stuff that we're going to have going on in the spring and summer. And the first thing we want to discuss is the raffle that we're going to have going on here in my hometown. Yeah, a lot of the stuff I do is right here in my hometown, but I share it on Facebook and on social media and stuff, so anyone can participate in it.
And we already have several items similar to last year's raffle, if you remember, or if you saw it or bought anything. We have some homemade items, some donated items. We were going to do it with the cruise in, but with coronavirus and everything, we decided to split it up. We just didn't have enough time, we felt like, to do it properly and promote it. So watch for that.
And we have a lot of creative people in our family, so the handmade items are really good. We have a quilt that we're giving away that was handmade by my grandma, and then my grandpa is giving away a Mustang painting, and his art's really good, and anyone who gets it would be real happy to have it.
And like always, everything Project Maynardstang makes off the raffle will be donated to MDA. And then we already have $50 in the pot right now from a donation that came in just out of the blue.
Yeah.
From a distant family member, so we appreciate that.
And then I don't know if you remember the Easter surprise.
I do. What you bought? Is that what you're talking about?
I don't know if you know what
Maybe
it is. Yeah, it's egg shaped.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Of.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. We were gonna do it 2 years ago, and it just never happened.
Yeah, it never happened. So I have an Easter surprise, and I'm trying to get to where I do some things for the holidays. We can't discuss it much because it is a surprise. But anyway, we're gonna have a surprise coming in Easter, and if you want to participate in that, keep an eye on all of my social media. I'll be giving directions on that.
Yeah, I think we actually were going to do it 2 years ago. It just got too late. We just put it together too late to make it happen. And then last year, coronavirus. And so we're going to try to make that happen this year. That'd be cool.
And so that's really it for the Easter surprise. It's not a whole lot to discuss there, but yeah, be looking for that when Easter comes around. So also, I want to be getting started on it in the spring and summer. I've been teasing it for like 2 years now, but I have comics I'm working on where I've turned me and my dad and our dog into superheroes, and we're gonna be in a comic that my grandpa is drawing. In fact, I have a little teaser video on YouTube about that. But yeah, we're gonna be doing those, and I hope they're really popular and people will buy them. And I don't know how I'm gonna do it yet. It's either gonna be in book form. I thought about doing posters. So if you're watching this video and if you have an idea of what we should do at the comics, you can comment below and let me know what I should do with these great comic pictures that my grandpa's drawing.
What are you gonna do with sponsors?
Oh yeah, I didn't really discuss that, but the sponsors. A couple years ago, I got sponsors and made a sign and put it on the trailer that we towed to car shows with my power chair in it. Well, I plan on refreshing that every year, but after this past year got so bad, I wasn't able to get new sponsors. So, and we didn't do enough events to have them.
Yeah, we hadn't really had out there a whole lot, so I guess we can figure out if you're interested in sponsoring Project Maynardstang. Again, the sponsor money that we got did go into new signage and equipment, basically for Project Maynardstang. Mm-hmm. I think we did donate some of that money that we had left over, but honestly, the sponsor money went into stuff that we needed. And so we appreciate those people. We're still advertising because we just hadn't gotten out as much. But anytime we go just down the highway, we're advertising. And at any events, we make sure we put it out, we're advertising. So if you're interested in sponsoring Project Maynardstang ever, we'll be happy to put your logo on social media and on our signage we put out. And anyway, way to get your name out there.
And one important thing to know with Project Maynardstang is we raise money for the Muscular Dystrophy Association, but we're not actually a registered
nonprofit organization.
Nonprofit. So if you sponsor us, you just have to take that in consideration that we're not a nonprofit.
Yeah, we don't have. It's not a tax write-off.
We run it like a nonprofit, but it's not, and you just have to be aware of that when you sponsor or make donations to us that we're not. But it does get to where it's going. If you look at social media, I show how I make my donations, and I wish we had it, but I recently got a letter from MDA for my donations. So, but just keep that in mind if you're interested in sponsors or anything like that.
So, car shows, you mean the show we do or car shows we're going to go to?
Car shows we go to.
Okay. Well, I guess we don't know. Car shows, like everything else, kind of got shut down to a certain extent. There were some out there, but a lot of stuff we went to got shut down. Now, they are kind of starting to do them some. We did ours. We do have some work that we're doing to be ready to go get out and go to shows more. So I guess we're going to try to hit more of them this year and get the word out there more as much as we can.
That's how we spread the word about Project Maynardstang in person.
Yep.
We go to car shows and we tell people about it, and that's how we do it in person. So yeah, we're gonna be doing that, and we do have some modifications we're gonna do to our car, Ugly Betty. I get overheated real bad, and most of the car shows are in the summer here in Texas. So yeah, I get overheated, so we're putting air conditioning in our car. So we're going to be getting to work on that really soon so we can go to even more car shows.
So summer apparel, you can put some more apparel out?
Yes, I'm planning on making summer apparel. I did winter apparel and long sleeve shirts stuff. Well, it's going to be time to refresh the short sleeve shirts and the summer apparel.
Is that going to be like bikinis that say Project Maynardstang or something? Or like Speedos with
Project
Maynardstang on the butt?
No,
huh?
we don't need that.
Huh?
No. That would not be good.
Bikinis. Get your Project Maynardstang string bikini.
but anyway, that's really it for summer apparel. But I have on here a couple of things for spring and summer. we don't know for sure if we'll be doing them, but they're ideas I have, and I hope we can maybe execute them. But if we can't do it this year, it's something I definitely want to work on executing. But I want to possibly do outdoor movie nights, like in the park, or even like a drive-in theater thing I would like to do. And then also do mini monthly cruisings here. And I want to do it for Project Maynardstang to get the word out. But I also want to do it for our town, do some stuff and get in front of people more here in my hometown. And that's what I hope to do with those. But that's really it for our discussion on...
I know what we should discuss, though.
What is it?
Well, we did car shows, but we are going to, once again, sometime later in the year, we're going to... Cody mentioned the other day we really need to start going and figuring it out. To do the Project Maynardstang cruise. We don't know. We may have to change the venue, as the place we've had it for is for sale now. I think as a result of coronavirus. And we got a couple of ideas to maybe switch it up a little bit, but be looking forward sometime in the fall that we will again do the Project Maynardstang cruise. And things get better, we may even try maybe to do some kind of little monthly event, possibly.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, watch for that, because that's our big thing is the car shows and the cruise-ins.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right.
So, we ready for a break or what?
Yeah, you have your little thing there.
What little thing?
That's some of the plans we have for the spring and summer.
Oh.
We're excited to get the 2021 off to a great start. We have many opportunities to do more this year, and we're looking forward to taking advantage of all of them. So now we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with the Guess That Car Sound part of the podcast. Now it's time for Guess That Car Sound. It's something that we started last year, but we only did a couple podcasts with it. Guess That Car Sound is where one of us picks a audio clip of a car, and the other one guesses. This week I'm picking the car, and Daddy's on the guess, and I think I picked something that he can probably guess pretty easily, and so I'll be playing the sound, and he'll be guessing. So here we go. I'm gonna play the sound, and he's gonna try to guess. Ooh, I don't know if I can get this to play the way I want it to. I might give it away right away. Pause. No! Pause. Okay. Alright, here we go. Think about where this comes from, not necessarily the vehicle so much.
Where it comes from?
Mm-hmm.
So, just gotta be like just an 18-wheeler.
Mm-hmm.
Is that Smokey and the Bandit?
Yep, it's the intro of Smokey and the Bandit. So, yeah, that's what that was.
Will you be able to put that video in the podcast?
Yes, I'll put it in there.
Okay, cool. Smokey and the Bandit. Wow. Score.
Yeah,
okay.
I knew you wouldn't be able to guess the exact make or model of the vehicle, but yeah, that's exactly where it starts. So yeah, that's
really
that's the vehicle. I was hoping I'd pick something that Daddy could guess easily. But that's all we have for Guess That Car Sound. We'll be right back with the next part of our discussion. So we were doing a thing called Friday Wrap Up, and we're going to skip that, and we're going to move straight into discussing just a few more things. Oh, wait, I got out of order. Like I said, this is kind of rough, but...
So, well, I kind of screwed this up because you're going to talk about, like, fall and winter, which I already talked about the cruising and the cruise, which is probably your big thing. Mm-hmm. So you can do winter apparel, too.
Yes, I'm going to be doing winter apparel.
Like fur-lined bikinis or something?
No, but we'll be doing long-sleeve shirts and jackets and
hoodies,
sweaters and hoodies and that kind of thing. So, yeah, we'll be doing winter apparel and...
Parkas?
I don't know, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever I can make, I'll be putting on my store online, and you can check that out. But yeah, winter apparel, I'll be doing that, and I also have an idea for a Christmas surprise. I have several ideas for Christmas, and we might try to execute some of them. It's kind of another one of those things I want to try to do here in Cameron, my hometown, and just to, do something. We're kind of low on Christmas lights in our town, so yeah, we're going to try to do something with that. Do we have anything else we can discuss here?
Well, were you going to just go straight to the closing, or what were you going to do next?
Yeah, that's what I was going to do, but we don't have anything.
So the only thing, though, is we're not going to really do the wrap-up because we're actually going to record more than one podcast and put them out week by week, just because to get them out there. So if we look the same, well, it's because we recorded more than one.
Yep.
But we do need to mention, I need to mention that this past fall, the fall semester, Cody finished college.
Oh, yeah.
He got his degree in web technology and web design, along with certificate in web technologies, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
design, web technology.
Web design, web technology. So did get an associate's degree in that. Wrapped it up. It was really kind of difficult because not only going to school with a disability. You did a lot online, you did a lot in person, but then he started on his degree program, and I don't know why you would drop a technology degree in this day of time. I mean, this is what this is, podcast technology and web, and so it doesn't make sense, but they actually dropped his degree, so they had to put it together on the backside.
They started phasing it out.
So it took longer, actually, not necessarily Cody's fault, because they couldn't get the classes that he needed, and then coronavirus this year, they kind of slowed things up. So anyway, congratulations, you got your degree, and if we don't wrap anything else up, I want to make sure and point that out, that get out there and do whatever you can do, because if Cody can get a college degree with a disability, whatever your situation is, and everybody has something different. But you can get out there and work on it, and accomplish your goals as well. Maybe it's not a college degree, but accomplish your goals.
Mm-hmm. But that's all we have for our 2021 goals discussion. We're gonna take just a 10-second break.
We'll see you next week, or you'll see us next week.
Yeah, but we're gonna get into the closing here. I'll give you signals.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Okay. So that is all we have for this time. Be sure and follow us where?
On Facebook at Project Maynardstang. On Instagram at Project Maynardstang. On YouTube by searching Project Maynardstang. And on Twitter at Project Maynard1.
Thanks for watching. Make sure you check out the new Tech and Toys video on YouTube. Again, by searching Project Maynardstang. Thank you.